Hey guys, welcome to the third video for Comp 1805. Today we're going to be looking at arguments and validity, and then we'll be looking at some proofs. Okay, so first of all, an argument is something that consists of one or more propositions. So, what are these propositions? Well, first of all, you have your premises, and these are basically built up, and when they're all true, they will imply the next the next proposition, which is called the conclusion. So the argument consists of premises which are built up to lead to the conclusion, and that's what an argument is. So how do we say that an argument is valid? So like I said right now, that when you have all these premises which are true and they imply that the conclusion is true, then the argument is valid. So that's what I said here. When the truth of the premises imply the truth of conclusion, the statement is valid. It's also another way to state this, I guess, is to say that it is logically impossible for the premises to be true and the conclusion to be false. And then finally, the truth of the premises guarantees the truth of the conclusion. So yeah, so that's just basically saying, one more time, if all these are true, then implies that this is true. So when you think of it the opposite way, though, we can also state that it's how an argument is invalid, and that's just saying when the truth of all these when you have all these truth of these true premises, you also and it implies that it's not true, then it is invalid because it is logically possible that this is false, that the conclusion can be false. So that's how you say that something is invalid. So say if you ever wanted to prove something the statement is invalid, you can write out a truth table, because all this is an implication. So you can write out a truth table. If all your premises are true, and you find a situation where they're all true and this is just false, you will then show that your argument is invalid. Let's take a quick look here at a couple examples of some arguments. So right here we have the argument: all actors are robots. Tom Cruise is an actor, therefore Tom Cruise is a robot. So right here, these are your two premises, and this is your conclusion. Now this is a true statement. Why? Or sorry, a valid statement. Why? Because it's saying here that all actors specifically are robots. And since Tom Cruise is an actor, we are implying that all actors are robots, and we're also implying that Tom Cruise is an actor, and that means Tom Cruise is in fact a robot. Now, we'll take a look at this invalid example. And why is it invalid? Because it's saying here all actors are robots and Tom Cruise is a robot. We're not implying here that that all robots are actors. We're implying that actors are robots. So right here, we can't say that Tom Cruise is an actor. Tom Cruise is an actor just by saying that Tom Cruise is a robot. Because what if Tom Cruise is a robot, like technician or something? I don't know. It can be something else. That's why this argument is in fact invalid.